Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't worry, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. If you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just pierce your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Always look on the light side of life. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Hey guys, hi Demis, how are you? I'm doing all good. We are Tuesday and heading up the mountains. Oh my, I don't know whether it's the first time I've been up the mountains. 20 to 7 here in the evening. I'm not sure if I should be heading up the mountains this time. Sonia, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thanks a million for dropping by. I don't know whether it's a wise decision. I've had a bad back for a few weeks now, and this is probably the first mountain I've been up. I've been trying to keep it on low ground, but hey, there's got to be a time when I start to head back up these hills. So I thought, why not? This evening we'll head up the mountain, see how we go. We can always turn around and come back. This is quite easy, this mountain. I appreciate the high award. You're very kind. Jay's in the house. Jay, Teddy is doing pretty well. Pretty well. He had an abscess on the side of his neck, like I found it on Thursday. There was a lump there. And I was the first thing I think, which goes into your head, is obviously the big C. But we got him to the vets and everything. He was then booked in for Friday to check it all out. And it was just an abscess on the side. So what they've done, they've drained it, but they've left it open. So it's healing up well now. But he has to wear that damn... oh, take it easy, I know, Sonia. He has to wear that cone for 10 days officially, but we may get away with about 7 days. I don't know whether you can see the power gliders actually up in the air, guys. We've got a couple of power gliders as well as we speak. See if we can zoom in on that. What a night to be up in the air. It's just so, so beautiful. It's a little bit of wind around now. I see it is... I don't know whether you can make them out there, guys. I don't know whether I can get in any further. There you go. There's one there, and then there's one over to the side, I think. Yeah, there are two, and they're heading our way. They're heading our way, guys. So glad for that. Great news. Hurrah. Ah, Sonia, I appreciate the stay safe award. Oh, we're always safe, my friend. We're always safe. But yeah, he's doing good, Joe. I'm quite surprised. And to be honest, it's not affected him at all. Beautiful bird, I know. Imagine being stuck in the air in them, guys. Isn't that just the most beautiful, peaceful, absolutely gorgeous? Just looking down at these wonderful views in front of us. And what a place to be now. You wouldn't get a better photograph anywhere. Look at these guys. They are having the time. Like, it is just so, so beautiful. And what a sight. Yeah, exactly. Beautiful bird. Absolutely. But there's been a few deaths up here as well in the past, guys. Don't get me wrong. There's been a few deaths, a few people. There's actually memorials at the top of Mount Leinster. Mount Leinster is that one with a mast in front of it there. There are a few memorials up there for people who have lost their lives through paragliding. Now you can imagine on a night like this, all pretty good. But believe me, the weather can change so quickly when you're up in the mountains. You just got to be prepared, guys. And you can see these wonderful birds going over the top of me here. I'm not even zooming in now, but we'll give you a little zoom just to actually show you. Isn't that just a beautiful sight? So peaceful, so beautiful. And what a view these guys have got. And then there's one, and then look at that. I don't know whether you can see it. There's actually a plane just gone over the top as well. That would have been a great picture if I'd have bought my camera. So you've got one here, and then you've got one at the back as well. I think I'm, there you go, you can make them out better anyway. So they're just traveling along the top of us now. But what a sight, guys, just so beautiful. And here's Teddy, he's coming in front of me. How peaceful is that, just being up there looking down at this beautiful view of the mountains, the hills, and just a wonderful countryside on a night like it is today. And the other one over the back as well. So there you go, guys, you can see him there. Don't know whether I can just quickly zoom in before he passes over me. There he is, guys. And then we've got the other one just coming across now. Should be able to see him very, very shortly. Where is he? He's he's just actually through the back there. He's just going through the back, if you can make him out there. So he's going to be covered by the trees there. So what they do, guys, what they'll do now, they probably parked up basically down around the 9 stones here, which is in front of you here. They'll probably come down and land somewhere around that area there. And then pack up and then go down to the car park, pack all their stuff up. But yeah, usually they hike to the top here. They'd have their chutes and everything and all their stuff on their back, and they'd basically walk to the top here and then basically power glide down again. But they can stay up depending on the weather, depending on the currents, the air currents and everything like that. They can stay up for quite some time. It's incredible for how long they can actually stay up there. But on a night like this, my God, what a time to be up in the air, guys. Just so beautiful. So this is basically Mount Leinster in front of us. Hey, Reda, my friend, how you doing? Great to see you, my friend. So you got Mount Leinster in front of you, then you got the beautiful black stairs heading down just behind them. You can't really see the full extent of the Mount Leinster. Then over to our back, you got the beautiful 9 stones. Now you see many a broadcast basically coming from the top of the 9 stones. Beautiful walk. Basically what we do, we walk along the tops here as far as you can actually walk, and then we'll end up coming around the side there, and just a wonderful evening walk. Nobody around tonight. A couple of people parked down there. Dems. Hello, Demis. How are you, my friend? Great to see you. Sonia, it's just beautiful. Wait till we get to the top. And usually you head up here and then you've got the weather. You get the clouds coming in. You get the wind, etc. like that. Hopefully this evening we should be good. Teddy, so great to see you all. Great views. Thanks, Red. I appreciate you dropping by, my friend. I really do. This is the first mountain I've actually climbed for a number of weeks. Basically, I struggle with my back and I've been a little bit out of sorts, as in, hold on a second. Teddy's trying to get his head down a rabbit hole and he's got this cone on. He says, oh, Dad, you're spoiling me fun. Hi, Chad. How are you, my friend? Great to see you. Appreciate you dropping by. We're heading up the mountains this evening just for a bit of a change, and the reason I chose this evening, I wanted to get Teddy out. We went down the river last night, and as you can appreciate, it's very, very open there. So no problem with Teddy's cone or anything. And the same this evening. We're heading up the service road here, so Teddy won't get trapped at all with his cone on. Caroline just finished the... Oh, no. Did I over-broadcast her again, Chad? Excuse me. Caroline, if you watch the replay or you're in it, or I do apologize. I didn't even look who was actually broadcasting this evening. I thought, well, I got reception. Let's fire ahead. As you know, it's very, very difficult getting reception these past couple of weeks. Like, so when we do get a bit of a reception, we fire it up and we start our broadcast. And to be honest, I should pay more attention to people who are broadcasting, because Caroline is actually one of my favorites as well. So I shouldn't really be over broadcasting her. So I do apologize for that. But we got the sunshine out tonight, guys. I was going to sing my song, Ain't No Sunshine, here in Ireland, but I couldn't sing it tonight. Because we've got sunshine. And apparently, I don't know if it's from tomorrow or whether it's from Thursday, but the weather really picks up. I think it's going to be good for the weekend. I think they're talking about 23, 24 Celsius here. Yes, Redder, that is summer here. Sunshine is shining in our faces, man. I know. But you get a little bit warmer than what we get here, Redder. I think we're forecast our summer to start. I think it's either tomorrow or Thursday, where we should be heading up to around about 23, 24 Celsius. Nice, comfortable. I mean, I can handle that type of heat. I mean, geez, it's not. You probably have your fur coats out in Florida there if you had 23, 24 degrees. You'd probably be putting the heating on at night time. But I'll tell you what, we get 14, 15 degrees here. And the t-shirts are out, these shorts are out, and summer has began. 14 Celsius, oh my God, but some of these countries now experiencing the likes of 40 plus. That is just a little bit. I'm wearing my swimming shirt and a t-shirt, burning like crazy. I can imagine, Red, what temperature have you got there? I'd imagine it's pretty warm this time of year. But yeah, we hit the 13, 14. And yay, it's a good day, long as it's not raining, because as you can appreciate, in Ireland, we get a lot of rain, and that is why, if you look around us there, guys, the countryside is so green, because of all that rain which we actually get. And those just showing we are pointing towards the sun. Whenever I head up here for sunset, guys, we do get the sun which goes down in this direction. Get some beautiful sunsets as well. Fabulous views from up there as well. Likewise up here as well. 35 Celsius with you. Oh my God. That is just crazy, Redder. That is crazy, my friend. Yeah, that's a little bit too warm to be heading up the mountains. A little too warm. But yeah, I know some countries have been experiencing like 40 plus degrees. I think, was it somewhere in Canada where I think it was over 40 degrees or something, 44 degrees. That is just crazy weather. What can you do? What can you do in that weather? You can't walk a dog. It's far, far too hot to walk a dog. You can't actually go out walking yourself, because imagine trying to climb mountains to head up the likes of here with the likes even 35 Celsius. You'd be just roasting. I do have water today because it is, I don't know, it's probably knocking on 20 at the moment. It's a very, very pleasant evening. We're coming up to like 10 to 7 in the evening. But it's a good part of the day. Yassine, my friend, long time no see. I hope things are well with you, my friend. Appreciate you dropping by. We've got the twins in the room. It flooded in some parts of London yesterday, no issues here. Chad, it was crazy. I was down the river, like I say, last night. I did try to do a broadcast, but my reception wasn't the best, but yeah, down the river last night, but only 3-4 miles away from there was literally rivers coming down the road. It was crazy. And where I actually live, there was a lot of rain along there as well. Jess, my friend, how you doing? Great to see you, my good friend there in Beirut. Jess is such a great person and supports everybody here on Apps. And what a wonderful person, and what a wonderful broadcaster she also is. It looks like a good day there here too, but we can't swim. Dead fish all around the Gulf. Red tide season. And what causes that, Redder? All the fish. What causes all the fish to die? I wasn't aware. I've never heard of that before. I passed by to say hi. Jess, I appreciate you passing by to say hi, my friend. I really do. And that's what it's all about. Just trying to drop by and say hello to all our friends. And it's just great to see you. Beautiful there as usual. Dropping in, singing. Always look on the bright side. I did it to start off with, Bestie. I started off with that song. I was gonna start singing "Ain't No Sunshine Here in Ireland," but we got sunshine this evening, so that song went out the window. How you doing, Bestie? Great to see you. Appreciate the screen grab last night while we were down the river, and also putting it up in your profile and giving us a little mention there. Very, very kind. You're awesome too, Jess. And we like I say, we really, really appreciate you too. And like everybody else in here, I think we now follow each other in here. We don't seem to be seeing a lot of new people coming into the app, but hey, we got a great community, and I enjoy the people who come in here. We're a non-religious, non-politic group, and all we try and do is bring positivity and good vibes to everybody around the world. And obviously there are sometimes a few nice views thrown in as well. Put my teeth back in, guys. Talking of teeth, I was at the dentist this evening. All is good. All is good. No more visits to no visits to the dentist, no fillings or anything like that. He says number one customer, top of the charts, and all good for another year. But I did get a telling off by the hygienist. I try to visit the hygienist every 6 months, and even though my wife's actually a hygienist, I still go to pay somebody else to clean my teeth. And she says I'm one great brushing, but I'm not flossing correctly. So I got told off by the hygienist for not flossing correctly. Hold on a sec, I'm falling a little behind. Teddy, come here a minute. Good afternoon, Jess. Hello, friend. Glad that everybody's talking to you, dropping in, singing. Yeah, I think we got to there. Always look on the bright side. I did start with that, bestie. I did start my broadcast this evening with always look on the bright side of life. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Jess, you're awesome too. Oh, no, my comments keep going. Hello, bestie and Teddy. Hello, Heavenly Dew. And bestie there. Appreciate you. We appreciate you too, Jess. Beautiful views, mate. Cheers, Yasin. Yeah, it does get a little bit better when we get to the top. When we get to the top here, it looks closer than what it actually is. You've got a lot of zigzagging to go yet. Usually around about 35-40 minutes to get up there if I'm not broadcasting. Must go now. See you later, dear friend. See you later, dear Jess. Take care, my friend. Sonia. Armful algae bloom. Terrible. Oh my God, Red, I can imagine. That's so sad for all the fish which are losing. And also when you just want to have a little cool down, like, oh my God, jump in the sea for a cool down. I could do with a little dip now myself, like, but we're a little bit from the sea. We're a little bit inland here. I love Ireland. We love you too, Jess. We love you too. Good night from here. Good night, Jess. Take care, my friend. On a call, just saying hello. Heavenly, I appreciate you just dropping in to say hello, my friend. I really do. You are awesome, and so thankful for that. Jess, take it easy. I'm a troll. Here we go. We got a troll in here. Brenda, how are you, my friend? Appreciate you dropping by. First time up the mountains in a number of weeks, obviously because of my bad back, but my back is getting a little bit, well, it's more or less better. I'd say it's about 85-90% now, I'd say. So I thought I'm going to risk heading up the mountains this evening. Red, I appreciate. We appreciate you too, Red. You're awesome, my friend. Hey, Mosh, how you doing? How's the weather down in Waterford? It's beautiful up here at the minute. We're just heading up Mount Leinster just for a little stroll, just to get out. And reason I chose this, we're taking the service road up. I wouldn't usually take the service road up. It's just with Teddy and his collar and everything like that. Where we usually come up, which is over the back here, it's quite steep and there's lots of boggy areas, and it'd be a nightmare trying to keep him close to me with a collar on. But appreciate you dropping in, Mosh. You're awesome, my friend. Oh, yeah, Brenda. Mosh, thanks for the super art, my friend. You're very, very kind. The Cycle Man in the house. How you doing? Long time no see. Exactly, yeah. Teddy Sweetheart, he doesn't even care about that annoying cone. He doesn't. He is so unfazed with it, Brenda. He's so unfazed. He was playing ball out in the garden with his cone on, and he's used to adapt it now. God help me when I take it off at the weekend. Like, he's just going to run haywire. I would actually take it off now. It's just that it's scabbing over his wound where he had the abscess and everything like that. And I don't want him, because I know what dogs are like. The first opportunity to have a good old scratch, then he'll probably end up damaging it. So I'm going to totally let it heal up and maybe go with the vets, what the vets say, as in, they say 10 days, I say about 7 or 8 days anyway. Today network is so good. It's good for me because we are heading up the mountains. We usually do get good reception here, but the past couple of weeks, it's been really, really bad for me. Oh my God, it's amazing up there, Brenda. It's just beautiful. It's so peaceful. We just missed about 5 minutes into starting the broadcast. We had a couple of parasailers which actually passed over the woods there, and I zoomed in on them as well. Fantastic there. Good one, Mosh. Yeah, like I say, it's good here as well. It makes a change. And I think come the weekend, it's supposed to be even better. You want to live here. Me too. Me too. Wexford, Waterford, or Carlow. Brenda, we're actually on the border of County Wexford and County Carlow. I live in Carlow, which I live basically in that direction. I live approximately 10-minute drive away in that direction. You've got the border, which basically we are more or less on the border here of County Carlow, County Wexford. Why did he get that infection? They think it could have been caused by a thorn, or you know the way he is in the bushes and everything like that. So they think maybe a bramble or a thorn could have gone in there and basically infected it, and that's what actually caused the lump, which then caused obviously the abscess. Does your dog bite people? Not people, no, but he's a very, very friendly towards people, not a bother. But any other dog, he's very, very protective of me. But no, he doesn't bite people. He loves people, actually, but he doesn't like other dogs because he feels that other dogs are basically coming for me, and he's very, very protective. And there's only a few dogs. He's got a friend called Buddy, who's another cockapoo. Gets on very, very well with him. He gets on with my sister-in-law's dog, Zach. They are okay, but very, very few dogs. You will note if I ever see a dog coming close, I'll always keep him in close to me, and he goes berserk. He goes berserk. He just wants to get off. Does your dog bite people? Why did you get that infection? Yeah, Brent, I think I said that. I think it was like a bramble or a thorn or something which actually caused it. Just bacteria, yeah, basically, yeah, an abscess. I'm talking to myself again. No, I'm trying to catch up. You know me, I try to reply to everybody. There's comments after comments after comments coming in. You're not talking to you. You never talk to yourself, Brenda. I always reply to you. That is, Brenda, I am replying to you. You're not talking to yourself, lol. Chad, I am not actually. I was busy with my work. Staph or strep? Staph or strep? Staph or strept? Carlo, yes. Yeah. On the border, Carlo, Brenda, Carlo and Wexford. Let me just catch up with all you. I'll stop for a second. Yeah, I see it stuck you. Yes, I see it stuck him. Yes, I see it stuck him. Yeah. Wexico, yeah, Wexico Mosh, exactly, yeah. Teddy the famous Haps dog. I know he was no, he wasn't on Periscope actually. I only got Teddy since being on Haps. We had Super Snoop and we had Socks Rocks on Periscope. But yeah, Teddy's the famous Haps dog now. Marshall, I didn't even write this minute, just this year's race in general. Dog can't be seen now. Dog can't be seen. No, he's actually up this direction. He's actually waiting for me. You can just make him out in the distance there. He doesn't go far. He'll basically walk so much, and then he'll have a look back to see where I actually am. He won't go off on his own at all. I'm OCD, Brenda. I'm sorry. You know me. I never ignore people or HDHD. No, you're not. You are an awesome person. We appreciate you here on Hap. You may not broadcast yourself, but you are so important to all the people who do broadcast, and you're often in Michael's broadcast there, Mr. Bathurst himself, and DJ DDKs as well. And yeah, we really appreciate you even being a viewer and commenting, because without you, there wouldn't be any broadcasters like myself. So yeah, you're the most important people, is people watching the broadcast. I mean, anybody can put a camera on and chat about absolutely nothing for an hour. Oh my, Teddy, Teds, slow down a minute. Come here. And believe it or not, I didn't bring any Anything really? Well, thank you. You are. Seriously, no, seriously. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You are so important. And likewise, everybody else who only comes in and comments and views but don't broadcast themselves. You are the most important people. Please subscribe to What a True Kind Guy. Already, you're very kind, my friend. You're very kind, my friend. So this is a beautiful valley. We've got sheep in front of us here. There we go. A few little Baba black sheep, have you any wool? No, we won't sing that, guys. We won't sing that. I'm starting a weekly quiz show on a weekend. A weekly quiz show, Marsh. What time will you be doing that? See, my weekends are usually during the day. Obviously, I do a lot of hiking during the day. I get back. I try and log on to a few people, but the evening times, it's the only basic time I get to myself, really, and I do enjoy a little bit of me time. Mr. Bittner, how are you, sir? Great to see you, Peter. I appreciate you dropping by to say hi. We are heading up the mountains. I've not been up here for a long while. Teddy's still got his cone up. Thanks for the high award. Hi, Peter. Good to see you. But yeah, first time I've been up the mountains now in probably about 4 or 5 weeks, guys. Because I had problems with my back now, I'm more or less 85% there now. But what a view up here at the minute. And as I said, 5-10 minutes into the broadcast starting light, we had power sailors actually going over our heads as well. So we was filming them as well. But isn't that just a beautiful view this evening? Great evening, probably about, I don't know, 18, 19 degrees. Nothing like you get in some of the countries at the minute, like Red is experiencing. I think he said 34, 35 degrees there. Can you walk up to the sheep, or would it attack humans? Can Teddy walk up to the sheep, or can I walk up to the sheep? Teddy, if there's any livestock or anything like that around, I would always put Teddy on a lead. I feel it's just the safety. I got a feeling he probably wouldn't even bother the sheep. He actually looks like a sheep himself, so I think they'd accept him for being what he is. But just for the safety measure, I would always put him on a lead if we were near any livestock or anything like in the fields or anything, because you can never trust a dog. Goats will butt you. We've got some big goats around here, Brenda. We really have got some them with the 4-foot horns on them like this, which curl over. And oh my God, if they got one up your bum there, you would know about it for sure. It was just your username that spurred me to ask you about it. Sheep are gentle. Yeah, they are gentle, but they give you a little bit of a butt. What amazing view. Peter, you should remember, well, you watch so many broadcasts and see so many people, but remember when we had the open broadcast for Haps when we first all came across here, and you had, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 people. I actually broadcast this journey walking up here for you, then showed you the top from when we got to the top. Glorious sky and view. Yeah, it is. It's just an awesome evening, guys. It really is. And not very many times you can actually head up here and be out the clouds. Usually you're in the clouds. Thanks for the high five, Aunt B. I appreciate it. He does look like sheep. I know, exactly, yeah. The view never gets boring. Well, that's why I'm always up the hills and up the mountains, Red. I just love being out in nature. I really do. I love the fresh air. I love the peace. I'll sit at the top now for half an hour on my own, no phone, switch everything off, and all be good. I feel lucky to see all these amazing broadcasts. Peter, I appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you remember that. Yeah, there was quite a lot of us, and I actually broadcast on the way coming up. Hi there. How are you? But that seems such an eternity away now. Oh my God, that seems such a long time. I think we're on 209 days on Haps today. So yeah, and delighted to still be part of it and enjoying every moment. We built such a great community on here, and I'm so lucky in the respect to the people who do actually keep on popping in to say hello, and not always hello and we'll stay, but hello and goodbye. And that is the most important thing, is just letting a comment up there. Let me know that you're actually there. Here comes somebody. Gone by, Brenda, yeah. And there's somebody actually walking up behind. There's another dog coming up behind, so I see. Hopefully I can keep reception for a little bit anyway. But yeah, that probably coming a little bit late, Brenda. Here comes someone. Peter is always in the house. Exactly, he's in somebody's, but there's so many people broadcasting, we can't expect him to be popping in every broadcast, every person. I understand that. The frame rate of view is decreased for me. Video not so smooth now. I can actually sense that myself actually on the screen. I can see a little bit of jerkiness. Again, maybe I should have brought my gimbal with me. We try to be on and chatting with folks. Yeah, you see, a lot of the time I'd be broadcasting morning time when a lot of you guys out over in the States would be in ZZ land. But this week, being as we've had half decent weather, I just wanted to get out this evening for a stroll and to see whether I can still, not too bad really. Thanks, Peter. Yeah, there are certain places around here where my reception does start to go, but maybe if I'd have put the gimbal, but I really tried to stay light because of my bad back. I didn't want to put a backpack on. I didn't want to pack up or anything tonight, so I bought a little bit of a bag, and all I bought was water and a bowl for Teddy. The picture is good in my world. Thanks, Brenda, you're very kind. Is that a cell tower? It's actually the RTE TV mast. It's basically where our television for Leinster actually comes from. Pity they didn't put a telephone dish on there as well, and I would get awesome 4 or 5G reception then, but it's not the case. It is basic TV aerial. Sorry I had to go there for a minute. No problem, Mosh. No problem, my friend. I understand. There's another Brenda. There's too many Brendas. Only kidding. So we'll take you and have a look over this side, guys. There's another Brenda. I know. Very few phone towers here, I believe. Please stop talking and catch your breath. I know. We are climbing, guys. Aren't we? From Andy Griffith. But you're right. I should, if there was somewhere where you could actually enjoy the view, I will take a couple of minutes and just enjoy it with you. Walking uphill, walking up mountain actually. It is Mount Leinster, 2,770 feet. Approximately, I think is it 890 meters, something like that. I left after I said about the quiz. I'm starting. I did, Mosh, yeah. I did get your thing there. You're gonna start a quiz at the weekend, and I was saying Saturday, Sunday evening are usually pretty bad. I like to get a bit of me time myself, Teddy. So this is the way I usually come up, guys, and it's basically over the side here. You've got a big steep hill, climb to the top here, then come in front of the forest, along the side here, then your last part is up by these rocks, and then the final ascent up to Mount Leinster. Have you got water? Yeah, believe it or not, I did bring a bottle of water, and the only reason I bought the water was for this little man in front of me. They need more towers just for Walt. They do, definitely. I do struggle with my reception sometimes. Got to run. Cheers, Walt. So great seeing you. Redder, always a pleasure to see you, my friend, and I really, really appreciate you dropping by. And if any people in the room don't follow Redder, please give him a follow, because he does some awesome sunsets, some awesome sunrises all the way out in Florida there in the USA, guys. So please give him, or also from the balcony of hotels as well. And sometimes he gives you a little dance on the broadcast as well. Saturday or Sunday afternoon are the only times I can do it due to work. Afternoon's not too bad. Marsh, afternoon's not too bad, my friend. Usually we head off first thing in the morning. We usually leave early and try to get back for lunchtime. because there's usually an armful of chores for me to do. But hey, we can leave the chores. We can put them aside for an hour or so. We've had cranes working on that tower from times. I can imagine, Mosh, yeah, I can imagine. Poor Teddy with a cone, I know, but not for long. But Teddy is not bothered at all. I've been so lucky. He just does not care. He is still enjoying life. He's still wagging that tail. He still wants to play ball. Please check out my, I put a couple of videos of him playing ball, and he is so funny. What actually happens is the ball ends up going underneath the cone and he can't get to it. I'm sour. I'm sour too. You're sour too, Brenda? You're so sweet. Oh, sweet. Hi, Chad. Good to see you again, my friend. Appreciate you dropping back. But yeah, I'm going to take you to the top, guys. And then once we get to the top, we'll give you a little view around, hopefully over by the Black Stairs Mountains there. And then we're going to have a little bit of time to ourselves, enjoy the views, have a little bit of peace and quiet. I can't say I meditate. I can't say any of that, like, because I don't. I just enjoy looking down the views, enjoying the peace and quiet, and having a few moments to myself. It's a bit hairy trying to drive a crane. Oh my God, Mosh. I can well imagine. I can well imagine. But the journey up as well. These are quite wide. This is actually wider than the actual roads leading up to the car park at Mount Leinster. But yeah, it is some road, and there's a few people who have actually slipped off there during the winter time. There's a few cars down in the valley there, still not been retrieved. For obvious reasons, it'd just be a nightmare trying to get them back up again. That is meditate. Is it really? Just taking time to yourself? Yeah, well, I do meditate then. Yeah. I don't know about meditate. I'll need oxygen when I get to the top, guys. Okay, buddy. Gotta go. Take care, Mosh. Always appreciate you, my friend. Great to see you. People not following you, please follow Mosh as well. And likewise to anybody else in the comments. We are all a friendly bunch in here. And we appreciate each and every one of you guys. Being in the moment. Exactly. And that's what I like about it, Brenda. Being in the moment. Sometimes I'd have my drone with me. I'd do a couple of drone flights around here. Most beautiful. Sleeping up there would be so nice. Yeah, I'd actually do it. Nothing phases me in relation to, we don't have any big wolves or anything lying around. So yeah, I don't think it'd faze me. You'll have to watch Caroline's second broadcast on replay, as she actually was in the sea a good few yards. Really, I will do, yeah. I always catch up with Caroline. Caroline's an awesome broadcaster and also an awesome friend, which hopefully in time, once our travel restrictions, etc., are lifted, we will start traveling again. Helen, my friend from Scotland, how are you doing? I think is it the Tuesday evening show for you, Helen? Is it, or is that later on in the week? Not quite sure. Helen's an awesome disc jockey there, does an awesome show here on Haps and also on SoundCloud as well. I think it's SoundCloud, Mixcloud, it's one of them. I got it downloaded on my phone anyway. Hello, JP, how are you, my friend? We're a little bit out of breath. It's been a number of weeks since I headed up the mountains. And you can tell, it's the same. If you don't do something for such a long time, guys, then you lose that fitness level. Do you have mosquitoes or midges there? We get a lot of midges, not so much mosquitoes, but believe me, I do get bit. I am like a magnet to them midges. Looks lovely there too, sun shining gloriously here too. Oh, Helen, yeah, and it's supposed to get better towards the end of the week as well. Can you take us in a museum sometime? Okay, what type of museum would you like? Would you like a sports museum? Would you like a history museum? Would you like a natural history? You let me know. I will look one up. We've got a number of museums around Dublin. I'll check to see whether they're actually open. Need to keep climbing every day. Exactly, you do. I've been on the flat for a number of weeks now. I've been doing like wooded walks and the river and not really hitting any major hills. So if you're not doing it at least 2-3 times a week, then your muscles start to relax, and when you start to do it again, you feel the pain. Thanks, Sonia, I really appreciate it. Oh, inside a castle. Castles are very, very tricky, and likewise I'd have to check up on museums as well, but I've tried in Kilkenny Castle before. I wasn't allowed. I weren't even allowed to put the drone up outside. History of Ireland. I'll see what I can do on that, Brendan. I will. Oh no, he has a cone of shame. He does, Ellen. He had a abscess on the side of his face there, caused through maybe a thorn or some type along that, and obviously infected, caused an abscess. So we got it all. He went to see, put him general anaesthetic on Friday. He had it all cleaned out. I know. He's been through the wars the past few months, well, the past month. First he had his dangly bits chopped off. Then he had a problem with his hips. And then he had the abscess. The bricks and concrete won't let the cell towers penetrate. Yeah, that's also a thing as well. I'll definitely look into it for you, Brenda, though. He seems to be coping with the not a bother on him, Helen. Absolute not a bother on him. He's still enjoying life. Wee bugger, that's cute. But yeah, absolutely no problem. He still runs around like a little pup and wants to play ball still. Now bear with me, guys, if I go quiet for this is the worst part of this climb up here. It's the steepest. It's round about, even though it don't look anything on camera, it's about this, but it just goes on and on and on. And you can see where we started, guys. I started broadcasting from just where the forest is there, by the other side of the cattle group. So that's where we've actually come up from so far. And you got the beautiful, we're way above the beautiful 9 stones on the left hand side there. Yeah, I will look into it, Brenda, definitely. Do anything for my my supporters, and we'll see what we can come up with. He's ridiculously cute, to be fair, Helen. I'm not going to doubt you on that. He's such a little dote, like he is, but he won't leave my side, and that's the heartbreak. If I have to, like, I had to head to a dental appointment this evening just for a checkup. He just sat on the arm, looking out the window, waiting for me to get back. So. No wonder you're puff crikey. Yeah, exactly. The air is thin up. It's not too. No, it's not. I'm not going to make that an excuse, Brenda. It's actually okay. It's only like 2,770 feet. No wonder you're puff crikey. He's here. Teddy, you going to say hello to everybody? opposite the stadium, do a couple of jobs. Should have drove up there. You can't actually drive up here. There's actually unable to drive. The road is only here for people coming up working at the tower there. He is back. Yeah, I see my screen froze for a few seconds, and usually when I'm going around this bend, that's what will happen. So hopefully we get back to you pretty soon. Don't know whether Mosh is. I know Mosh said goodbye earlier on, didn't he? But yeah, Mosh, heading down your way tomorrow. Mosh is actually from Waterford, where I'll be heading down tomorrow. I don't know whether he's driving the crane around Waterford. If I can find out, maybe I could drop by and say hello to him. But what a view. What an evening, guys. And usually you come up here and it'd be so windy. Tonight it's perfect drone weather. But did I carry my drone? No, I didn't. I came up here light. All I carried was basically my battery charger, then tripod and stuff for my phone. I didn't even bring my camera up this evening. I just wanted as little as I could. I just bought a big bottle of water for Teddy and his bowl as well, so we can get a drink when we get to the top. But isn't that just beautiful, guys? That's the end of the Blackstairs Mountains, where my finger is in that direction. That's Bunclody side. So Bunclody, Wexford side. And then I will show you. So quiet. Yeah, I just stay quiet just for a second. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. With your breathing, it's like being on a broadcast with Darth Vader. I know. I'm on a little bit of flat at the minute, Chad. I might be able to catch my breath back. We're almost there. There is the RTE mast in front of us. Oh yeah, but I can well believe it. It's hard for myself, being as I don't have earphones or anything, can't I? Because there's no wind, I am breathing. I've got the camera up quite close to my head as well. May the force be with you, yeah. Or E.T. phone home. But yeah, may the force be with you guys. But isn't it just a wonderful view? So yeah, in the winter time, majority of the times there would be snow up here. But I've seen this mast in front of me just been totally white with ice and snow. Gets very dangerous if you are walking by it, especially if there's a wind, because you could end. It's happened to me. I've been hit on the back of the head with chunks of ice which actually fall off there. My object for this year, well, for last year, was to climb to the top there, to get permission to climb to the top and broadcast from the top. It's not happened yet. It's still early. Hopefully within time I can get permission and speak to people up here, and we can head to the top. E.T. was a Sith Lord. Oh my God. I've never been into Star Wars or any of those programs. I'm sorry. I'm halfway through Game of Thrones now. Really enjoying it, guys. I was a Vikings man. I love the Vikings series, and I've still not forgot Chad. I will one day get round to doing a broadcast about the Viking series and the beautiful places around Ireland where it was actually filmed. This is great exercise. I bet you and Teddy both sleep well afterwards. Yeah. Teddy, come here. We've got some sheep over the back. I don't know whether you can make them out there. So he is pretty good, look. Teddy, come here. Come here. Seems like I remember that ice tower. I could have dreamed. No, you would do, Brenny. You'd have seen it in the past, definitely. You'd have definitely seen the chunks of ice actually falling off there. I like the Last Kingdom phone tower. No, it's actually a TV aerial that provides all the TV for the whole of the Leinster area. The dragons are incredible, Brendan. I don't spoil it for me because I've just started. I watched the first episode of series 5 last night, believe it or not. And no, I really enjoy it. But Vikings, I think the Vikings was a absolutely awesome series. I really do. So there you can say we are 2 minutes away from our stop point. I just wanted to give you a little view around this side. Now there are now, over the past, I don't know when they actually come up here, but they do have lots of cameras around here. So if you hear cameras shouting at me to get out of the way, then there you go. But we'll check it around the side. But yeah, there's cameras on every part of the actual the aerials now. That tower is huge. Yeah, on camera, it's hard to believe how actual big it is. But yeah, it goes off, 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 it goes off. Yeah, and there is the top there. Yeah, it is big, but to actually show you, to let you define like how actual big it is, it's very, very difficult to do on a broadcast. It's very difficult to show you on a camera. Phone Tower, the dragons or the stars, they certainly are okay though. Lockie was absolutely brilliant. One of my favorite characters, aren't they? One of my favorite characters. Wow, that tower is used. Did you like the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit Times? Another series, another films I never watched, Chad. I never watched Lord of the Rings. What was the other one as well I never watched? I'm not a big, it takes a lot for me to be engrossed in an actual series. And well, I need to bounce, but have a fantastic evening. Big hugs to Teddy. He's so good with his code. Helen, I appreciate you dropping by, my friend, and all the best for your show this week as well. If you don't follow Helen, please give her a follow, guys. She's an awesome broadcaster, basically a DJ who's got a own radio show. And what an awesome radio show. For anybody around my age, you would love it because it's my type of music. Lots of the oldie stuff, and yeah, really enjoy it. So thanks a million. Appreciate you dropping by, Helen. I really do. Lockie was one of my favorites too. Yeah, Lockie was just absolutely awesome. I love Lockie. He's so cool. Exactly. Did you read the Tolkien? No, I didn't read the Tolkien books. That's another thing, Chad. I'm not a reader. I pick up. I buy all these books. I've got a few books which I keep meaning to read. The only book I probably read about 2-3 books in my life. One of them was Don't Cry for Me, Sergeant Major. It was about the Falklands conflict and everything. And the reason I was so engrossed with that is because I actually was out in the Falklands myself. But yeah, that was one book which I read from start to finish and couldn't put down. I got other books. I got books which was I got one book which my brother passed on to me before he passed, which was actually about the London Mafia, basically, and that was signed by quite a prolific guy. I've not even got round to. I read about the first few chapters of this. Is all changed now. It's got very muddy, so bear with me a second, guys, while I just come around this side. It's a little bit too. I might be able to get through. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't have boots. I don't have my walking shoes on today. I love Lockie. Did you read the Tog? No. Have you seen the Breaking Bad? Absolutely brilliant. Breaking Bad was, yeah, I can't. Absolutely awesome. I really, really enjoyed Breaking Bad. Let me just get through here because it's a little bit mucky around this area, guys. It's a little bit muddy, a little bit wet. As you can appreciate, we are at the top of the mountains now. Thanks, Walt. Appreciate your kind words. Helen, no problem, my friend. Have a great evening. Teddy, come here. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, get out of it, quick. Oh, no. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, my God. Oh, Teddy. Oh, that was boggy as hell. So even though it's it is dry, it's not dry up here. We're at the top of the mountain. I should have actually thought about it and put my boots on. I should have really realized that it weren't going to be the best up here. You should, Teddy, come here. You should read Outland, fantastic series of books. I'm not a reader either from until out. Really, Aunt B, that's interesting. Yeah, I tend to start a chapter and I do get engrossed in a book. I do, but I tend to read the first few chapters and then it gets to the stage where my time is actually spent hiking, or I'm so tired I pick up a book in the evening when I get into bed and I read 2 or 3 pages and then bang, I've gone. I fell asleep. So I always given up reading on books. So let me just catch on. Come down here a second, guys, and we'll catch up. We've got a few sheep around, so I want to keep my eye on Teddy as well. Teddy, come here a minute. I'm going to get you a drink, sweetheart. I'm going to get you a drink here. I'm going to get him a drink now. You should read Outland. Read No Country for Old Men by Cormac McCarthy. Read No Country for Old Men. I don't know whether you're referring to me there. He's having fun. As always, he just loves being out and about, guys. He really does. Brenda, there's also a brilliant 80s sci-fi film called Outland. Read The Little Prince. Give us a break, Brenda. Give us a break, The Little Prince. Is that a kiddie's book? That's probably what I should be reading, something like that. With its layers of meanings. All right, so it's not. Yeah, maybe children's books is where I should start. No, I'm not a big reader, and or The Alchemist. The Alchemist. Now that'd probably be a bit too deep for me. So with Breaking Bad, was you hooked? I was hooked from the start with Breaking Bad, and unlike Game of Thrones, where I tend to be what's the word? I tend to be binge watching. So I'll start one episode and then it may be 11 o'clock at night. I'll just watch another and then I'll go up to bed. With Breaking Bad, we watched it as it came on the TV. So I think it was on a Sunday evening and we watched one and then it'd end on a climax, like it would end on a part where you think, oh, for feck's sake, I really want to watch the next one. But you couldn't. You had to wait until the next week to see it. So Breaking Bad, that is one which I actually watched. Then we've got the Good Irish one as well. Oh my God, guys. There was an awesome Irish series as well, and I can't even think of the name now. How sad am I? I will come to me. You can't put Outlander down. It's amazing. A little sci-fi, but very historical and accurate. Set in Scotland. Oh wow. Okay. I might have to look into some of these titles, guys. It seems that way. Nothing is what it appears to be. If you have Netflix, watch Outlander. I will. I have everything, to be honest. I'm just catching up with you there, guys. I got a bit of a sweat on, as you can appreciate. Nothing is what it appears to be. If you have Netflix, watch Outlander. Okay, we will have a look at Outlander. Now, my comments on the side of my camera, so that's why you see my finger. Actually, books are much better. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not a big book reader. It's the same if I ever go on holiday. If I go to like a hot resort or anything like that, then my wife will stay by the pool and everything. I stick there for 20, 25 minutes. I'm not a sunbather. I like to be active. I like to be gone. So I'll go down the pool for a little bit and then I'll be gone. I'll be gone for a walk around either the hills or somewhere anyway. Shetland, so cool. You watched Breaking Bad when it first aired. I had to wait also. Oh, yeah. I watched it when it first aired. But if you have time and can concentrate on the text, yeah. But you see, my thing is that's why. Oh my God, my wife's a big EastEnders fan. She's there's about 4 or 5 series which she watches now. We've got the Airbox and everything like that, which is similar to the Skybox, but it's through an Irish company and everything, Air, which has got like the hard drive. I'd say it's about 90% full all the time. All the time. Now, I've got my own TV in my son's room while he's away. While he's away at the moment, he's finished university at the moment. He's staying over in Galway. He's working in a little restaurant there. He's waiting for the time where he can actually travel. And then I think he's heading out to the likes of Canada and places like that to visit before he settles down in a job. You have ants in your pants, lol. I know, yeah. No, I've never been one of these to be settled. Same with, I don't know how I've managed to keep a job where I'm a lot of the time office based. I do get the odd time out on the road and everything like that, but yeah, a lot of computer work, a lot of sitting at the laptop and that sort of thing, which is not me. I mean, I'm an ex-fireman. I was in the fire service for 18 years, like, so I've always been the active type. Do you like Tarantino films? What's your favorite, if so? Um, I have seen some Tarantino films, but name them for me, and I might be able to tell you. Good day, Bernie. How you doing? Top of the morning to you. How are you, Bernie? Good to see you. We're headed up the mountain, and first time up the mountain since I did my backing, and it's held up well. I'm not in any pain or anything like that. So, hello from California. I hope you're well. Very nice view. Thanks for sharing, JP Erling. I appreciate you dropping by, my friend. I really do. So this is the remainder of the Black Stairs Mountains. I broadcast from, usually when I'm heading down this way, what we'll do, we'll walk along. There is a bit of a dirt track where you can actually follow. You follow it down, follow it down. You get up to about where my finger is there. Then you zigzag up this little part of the hillside, the mountains here, and then you head across to this one in the distance. You can walk further along, but bear in mind we have to walk back again. So we usually go to about this point here, and then we'll make us way back. It's usually about 5-6 hours when we're actually there. Quite a nice walk, enjoyable. It's a killer on the way back, as you can appreciate. But listen, guys, we've been on for an hour. I brought you up the mountain for an hour. I appreciate you dropping. I'm going to have a little bit of peace and quiet to myself now. I'm going to have 15 minutes just to sit here, enjoy the view, enjoy the breeze on my face. You can't actually see. There is some heavy showers around in the distance, guys. So this would be the Wexford coastline along here. And I can see a lot of showers heading my direction, guys. So who knows? We're probably going to get soaked on the way back down again. And this little man at the side here. So what I'm going to do, hello from California, Chad, but there are the series on TV. So, guys, I'm going to leave you with that wonderful view, and I'm going to say goodbye from Ireland. No matter where you are around the world, guys, stay safe, be good, but most of all, guys, be kind. So I'm going to love you and leave you, and you know what the saying is from myself and Teddy. Have a wonderful evening, guys. And it's a 3-2-1, and I appreciate you being here. Thanks, Bernie. You're awesome, my friend. Thanks to each and every one of you for the chat this evening, guys, and keeping me company up the mountains. Thanks for the awards. You're all awesome. Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, awesome film. Inglorious Bastards, didn't see it. Django, I seen that once upon a time. Yeah, absolutely awesome. My favorite would actually be Reservoir Dogs. I love that film. Love that film. Listen, guys, for myself and this little man, because I need to get his water out, give him a drink. Have a wonderful evening, guys. Have a wonderful afternoon. Have a wonderful morning wherever you are around the world. Be good. And for me, it's a 3-2-1, guys. And I'm out of here.